So tonight was essentially the go-home show for Monday Night Raw for the Saturday night's main event this Saturday, which actually kind of crept up. If you really think about it, it's essentially a couple days away. And going into that event, there was only like around 4 matches announced and whatnot. So tonight we got a couple matches added onto that Saturday night's main event match card. One of the matches was a triple threat with a returning Damian Priest. Damian Priest ended up returning here tonight, as Finn Balor and Gunther were kind of going at odds with each other. He came out and he returned, and this essentially led to Adam Pearce making the match between Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship this Saturday night. So I kind of figured that, going into Saturday night's main event, it would only kind of logically seem like Damian Priest was going to be the man to get involved with Finn Balor's with his match here, because if you really think about it, Finn Balor got involved on 2 separate occasions against Priest. So like I said, it would kind of make Priest look like a geek, like a loser, if he didn't return the favor to Finn Balor. So this match was made official here tonight. The return of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre cut a vignette. I always appreciate these vignettes in the background because they sort of kind of give you a glimpse as to what exactly the character is thinking, right? So we got a glimpse here into Drew McIntyre, and he stated the fact that he could have returned if he wanted to, right after Bad Blood, but he had some business to attend to. But what really set him off was when Roman Reigns and CM Punk, they were both, they were essentially teaming together. That sort of aggravated the hell out of him, and he admitted here to attacking Jey Uso. Later on in the night, we found out through Sami Zayn, the match is going to be now Drew McIntyre against Sami Zayn. I don't really see Sami winning this match. Maybe he wins, but I think like Drew, he lost that match at Bad Blood, right? That was a big loss sort of for him. So I feel like he's probably gonna have to make up for this one and pick up the W at Saturday night's main event. So that's kind of just my rationale there. We got a lot of furthering with the CM Punk and Seth Rollins tension that was there from last week. CM Punk was in the back and he was getting sort of an interview, in a sit-down interview. Said that before CM Punk came along, Seth Rollins was on one of those lists to get terminated, to get released. Said that if he was in CM Punk's shadow as well, he'd probably hate him as well. And later on, Seth Rollins came out, cut this promo about how CM Punk, how he's gonna have a great career as a politician down the line. He said that he would call CM Punk after he walked out. He would text him, but no answer. He said that essentially if you were in any way associated with WWE, with this place, that you were no good, you were bad, you were evil or whatever. So they're kind of starting to put the seeds in between Punk and Seth Rollins, which I'm sure we're only going to get farther along as the weeks and the months go by. We also saw Cody Rhodes here. He was on this show. So that kind of furthers the theory that maybe Cody Rhodes may be switching brands along with Gunther. Maybe both World Heavyweight Championships might end up switching, but who knows? We're still kind of iffy on that. We still don't know if that's going to be the case at all or not. One thing I did find shocking was the pinfall that Uncle Howdy took here tonight. Uncle Howdy hasn't been wrestling like on the show in a couple months. So, going into this, I kind of figured Uncle Howdy was going to win. But no, it turns out the Final Testament got the W here. And I'm probably sure that they're going to have some sort of rematch, blow-off or whatever. And the New Day, man, the New Day, they came out. They were being interviewed in the back, but, kind of took over the interview. They walked out with the camera. And they tried to say something to the crowd. They tried to, you almost had like Dominic Mysterio type of levels of heat with these guys, right? The crowd, they were super against them. I couldn't even hear Kofi Kingston, which go back. When was the last time that Kofi Kingston tried to cut a promo and you couldn't hear him because the people were booing the hell out of him? Like that, that's crazy to think about, right? But I mean, this is where we're at in 2024. So I mean, and the main event was the Anything Goes match between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, which really only went like about 8 minutes or so, which I thought was kind of, It's kind of head scratching that you book an anything goes match and you kind of only give it 8 minutes or whatever. We obviously had the typical run in between Liv Morgan. She tried to take out Rhea Ripley, sort of help out Raquel, but out came Io Sky, kind of even out the odds for Rhea. And obviously Rhea picked up the W against Raquel Rodriguez. This was Rhea's first match, I think, in a couple months, I would say. And at the end, we get sort of a cool little shot of Rhea and Io with the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously, going into this, I think Io probably, unfortunately, is going to end up losing the match against Liv Morgan. But I thought that shot was pretty cool. Maybe eventually at WrestleMania we could see that, down the line. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below of this episode of Raw. Let me know what you think of the Saturday night's main event matches. And until next time, take care, y'all. And I'll see y'all later.